Hey y'all, how's it going? Time for Sunday spiritual session. Yo, it's cold over here, son. Look at his hair, it's all matted. That's the best look ever. We gotta flatten it all down. Hey, shout out. What's up, Bravery? What's up, Angel? What's good? How y'all doing? Thanks for showing up here. Let's get as flat as we can get. Let's go. Come on, man. We gotta start embarrassing these blokes out here, okay? Because they don't know what's coming. You can't handle the truth. Look at this. This is the truth. This is what Michael's head looks like with flat hair. All right. Now look at this. Wow. Illusion. Right? I'm a magician. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Um, oh, it's so lovely outside. It's been so overcast and cold and windy. The winds of change. The winds of change are here. They are here and they are not playing. Man, downloads are crazy, you guys. So I hope everyone's taking good care of yourself. And today we wanted to talk about controlling emotions. So something that I think is extremely important. So share this one with your friends and your families or the crazy people that need to calm down because we all need to calm down, because we all get excited. So yeah, if you're not into meditation, if you're not into this is going to be an easy way, we're going to just break down some simple things you can do to control your emotion, but really understanding them. Mama Gaia, Sophia Gaia is her name. It's called Sophia. The truth. Dreams were vivid last night. Yo, for real, tell me, what would you dream? Sarah said that I was with she saw me in her dream. She don't know what anything was, but me and Sarah was hanging out in a dream last night. So she asked me if I remembered. I said, I don't remember. I don't remember any of my dreams. So one day I'm gonna get real good. I used to be real good, like when I was younger, lucid dreaming, like I like knowing that catch yourself in a dream and then walk around and know that I'm dreaming. And then I could freeze time and I'd be like, okay, wait, stop. And then everything would like freeze. And then like I would be at school in high school and we'd be in gym class. So then I'd be walking around by the volleyball nets and everybody would be frozen. Like this. And I'm like, yo, like, am I doing this right now for real? So it's really cool. But all this stuff, man, it's Sunday spiritual session. We're here to spiritualize it, explain how it's all real. Um, so yeah, controlling emotions, guys. And I've talked about this. We've talked about this before. Anytime you're understanding your emotions, right? Guys, gotta feel it. You gotta know it. You gotta be it. You gotta embrace it. But you don't like own it. It doesn't own you. And that's the keyest factor, especially now with everything going on. Thank you, Gaia. She's like, yes. She's like, plant your roots in yourself, in your own body, and it's in fertile soil. Plant your roots in happiness and love, in the things that you want. Yes, goodness, and just draw from that source. That's it. Find the hot spring, find the grassy knoll, find the whatever. I don't even got grass in my backyard, but I love it. Make it your space and just own it. But controlling your emotions is it's a deep subject because the way out is your emotions. So a lot of people, it's you have to know that you are not your emotions and that they're just forms from your thoughts that you believe in, that you've grounded into your body by believing in it so viscerally, like lucid dream. Are you remembering the dream and just going, oh yeah, that's a nice thought, what does it mean, blah blah blah, like a thought where you think, why did I think that thought, why did I this and this, and you don't own it, you let it go. um, it's being trapped in those emotions that get us all caught up. But we are emotional creatures as humans. This is why humanity and humans are so sought after. okay, as a species. This is why our DNA is the bee's knees in all reality, because we have all of this ancestral DNA within us. And from forever, from the beginning of humans, yes. And we're carrying it. It's been messed with. It's been mixed and intermingled, and it's been everything. And we're still here. Like one video I was saying, we're still here. Like, you win, we're winning. I mean, it might hurt, thousands of years, but we're winning, we're winning. Um, and so, it's that perspective. Plant your roots in a positive mind frame. Plant your roots in the strength that you are. Plant your roots in everything that you want to see grow, and then water them with the nutrition, nurturing, with all of that. and that's what you want to do. And don't, because what you want to say, right? The emotions that you seek are the emotions that bind you to the time that you're stuck in your embodiment of your feet. Whoa. Am I still alive? It just kicked it all out. I had to log back in, but I'm still here. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for that. What were you saying, Gaia? Dude, it literally just, who's hacking into my phone? I thought I got a pop-up, but what pop-up kicked the thing off? That was crazy. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Bravery. Uh, all better? Okay. Thank you. That was crazy right there. See, we was on to something. I know. They're trying to mess with my feed. I'll bet you I'm gonna have to hop on one of these other feeds sooner or later. I'm telling you, because the stuff we're talking about, these algorithms, you know what I mean? That's why we're going decentralized, boy. It's coming. And I'm on D Live too. Shout out D Live. Eventually, whenever, if we get over there, all these comments earn us points, and then I can send the points out in a raffle to anybody who's on, and then y'all get little, it's pennies right now because this crypto's, I don't even know how much it's actually worth, but and then you could get them, you can stake them, right? You can do all this stuff, man. Like, the world is changing, and it's changing in an awesome way. Um, Plant your roots, right? That's good. That's good. She's saying the old and the new, right? Right. Look at how we got the internet, we got computers, where everybody's on their phone. And then all the old is like, oh, it's bad, it's this, it's causing that, it's bad for the world, it's bad for the world, it's bad for the world. And so, well, listen, if all you're going to say is it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. No, it's bad when people are addicted to it. It's bad, like, you know, anything. It's like saying, food is bad. No, it's delicious, but it's bad when you eat it constantly. Chocolate cake is delicious, but it's bad when you eat it constantly. So our phones, they're great, they're wonderful, okay, but there's a lot of, careful the frequencies, and don't stay on it all the time. That's bad. Put it away. Like whatever. Just Wi-Fi. Oh no, we have Wi-Fi. All right, well, maybe it's crude. We're not telepathic yet, so we're gonna use it, and it's okay, Grandma and Grandpa. It's like, if you didn't have Wi-Fi, you wouldn't be able to finish watching Golden Girls. All right, for the hundredth time. So don't be mad because you like Netflix. All right, and that's that's it's like, plant your roots, man. Good thoughts, good, the way we win is by taking it over, is by still being here, is by making it better, is by facing your emotions about things that are triggers for you. Even grandma, and grandpa, they got to do it too. You know, they might not really know or care, but you know, they could just be, but they do on some level, especially with age. I think, you know, for the most part, you get a little wiser at some point, right? Right. But fear, don't let the fear take you over. Your emotions are very important. Use your fire, use your water, use your wind, your earth, your wood, your metals, right? The chopping. Um, it's all about the strike, right? It's all about, that's where, you know, chopping, you know, is the palm, right? So metal is the chopping. And then water would be like the flowing. It'd be like this side of the palm, or, you know, you come down on this way, it's chopping and blocking and slashing and piercing, and, you know, all of these different hands. Like there's like 12 or 16, but um, they all represent things mentally that you also have. This is the connection. This is why, you know, it's like what we were saying, Sarah, earlier, how like you realize the same truth. Like we know that there's programs in the world, but we realized one too. And what were we talking? The program of, what were we just saying, Sarah? Uh, the program about how, I don't know, but it was another deep level program where it's like we know it, but we saw it again from another example and from another angle, and then it was just a whole nother layer of being aware all the time of every thought that you have and why. And is it a sharp thought? Is it a water? Is it a fire thought? Is it a earth, very practical? Or is it air, flighty, whatever, whatever? Your thoughts have those elements in them too. You know, a fast thought, a slow thought, something, you know what I'm saying? Everything has this element. So if you can learn to breathe, it's why there's simple practices that will do the whole system, like breathing. And you can breathe, 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 and then you get calm and you're like, yo, this is why I was upset, or that was why I was upset. And then what impact does that have? Oh, well, that's because I was impatient. Okay, well then now you're in fire. You're in too much yang. Okay, but impatient about what and where? You know what I mean? Was it in a grief situation? Because then if you're impatient because you're grieving or something, then that's lungs. So you fire, right? But lungs is the metal. So you got fire in the lungs. So you got to burn the lung. You got to melt the lung. You got to with the fire. So you got to, but then you got to support your fire with the growth of the wood, which comes from the water of the nurturing, which that, you know what I mean, comes down from. So then, and you have to know these things at least energetically, right? It's easier to start with the elements, right, from this, and then you can learn the chakras, right? And this what I'm teaching, or what I'm creating behind the scenes, that hopefully I'll put out there at some point here, is where, you know, every chakra that you have has every element within it, right? It's we're a whole system. You know, that's why we have the disconnects, like I was saying before, being aware of like every thought, you have to, we have to connect all of it. That's what the 12 strand DNA, the activation of all of our strands of this, that, the other. Why are they not? Because they're in darkness, because we don't see it, or we don't know it, or we haven't made the connection. It's just like a brain connection. We got to get that synapse to, and just create that new structure. That's upgrading your system physically. People want to know, how do we do it? How do we do it? How do we do it? Well, take in the energies. It's why meditation works. It's why Tai Chi and stuff works. And not even Tai Chi, just exercising works. Exercising, building up your body. You're creating new synapses. You're creating stronger sinew and tendons. You're creating new, you know, when you stretch. Practice. People do the splits. Practice every day hard. Just try to do the splits, you know, it's going to hurt like hell, but you're going to get there. You might be able, you're going to, one day you'll be able to do it, right? And then it's going to trip you out. We all want to know how to upgrade and know how to do this stuff. It comes in all ways, you know, raising the divine feminine back up. We need the divine masculine. Keep it, you know, healing the divine masculine, I guess, bringing it down, right, from the patriarch, whatever, we got to heal that too. It's all, and that's why like diets or this or that one thing doesn't just do it. Take this one pill, guys. No, 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 don't just take that one pill. Take all the pills. Well, no, wait, don't take all. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold on, let's back up. Let's back up. But right, your emotions are what your body does. Like or what you eat, what you think, what you sleep, where you sleep, how you sleep. You know, it's everything. The way you sleep is based off of whatever happened in your life that makes you. Maybe you sleep on your back, right? Sleep on your belly. You sleep on your side. I mean, and it could just be personality traits, or I don't even know. I'm a stomach. I'm a stomach. I sleep face down. And on the side, I can't on my back. I don't know what it is, but it means something, right? You know what I mean? I mean, I know what it is, but it's just funny, I guess, like, and then I think it's just body structure too, but you got to think of that. What is your body structure? What are the emotions that you're carrying within your body structure based off of who and what you wanted to incarnate as and what you wanted to heal in this lifetime, the bloodlines, right? That's why a lot of us have that family thing where it's, family isn't just the people you were born into, and then even then, it can be crazy and you think, oh my gosh, why is it like this? I thought family meant something else, whatever. Um, but you needed that bloodline. You're here to heal that and so that the emotions, right? The reason why we have trouble is because people, we don't feel like we can share them. We don't feel like the world's going to accept them. It's like when you're kids, you run around, scream, whatever, it's fine, we expect it, or it's, hey, we're in public, shut up, you're screaming at the top, that's not how I'd say it, but it could be anything. But then when you get older, it's like, if anything, you go through more stuff. I mean, a kid expresses the trauma in the littlest thing. It's the end of the world because they can't get their toy, and they're not walking and you're holding their hand up just, like, because they're just over a toy, right? So you get that there. But then as adults, we actually deal with stuff like people go to war, like, and then I can't just no, drag me, I can't be like, I gotta go into a room and get healed and get observed by people and to help me. Like, no, I just need a hug and, like, 2 months off or 2 years off, from the trauma, but we can't express it. So we don't feel like, and that's why, like, the love and all of these teachings and the higher selves, of all of us is what's going to heal the world, because the world needs that. We have to be that. And then it's like, oh, we got to listen to people, like, and everything that can be a lot. We need more light workers, guys. We can't get enough. But then, don't pressure yourself. Just, bow out gracefully and, say something polite. But I mean, yeah, there's a lot of energy, and there's always more that we have to be grounding for the collective. That's why we get activated, a couple weeks before the full moon, or so, whatever, or we get into our downtime. A lot of us have been going through some downtime, relaxing downtime, getting ready to, and you can feel it now, boy. Feel it in my feet, aches right now. Let me scroll up. Hola, Unified Ascension. Um, where are we? What up, yo? What's up? Weird. Yup. We here. Hey, Mary. Hey, Nicole. Marjorie. Mario. That's his name. Mariannes. All we need is love, love, love. Love is all we need. That's it, man. Heals everything. You know? Thoughts are our intentions. Yeah, and you know, that's a good point, Angel. Thoughts are our intentions. Shout out. I'm gonna start using this, so don't be making comments you don't want to see them. Um, that's so true. Thoughts are our intentions, and it's important to set. So there's the setting of your intentions, right? So that you open the doorways to the thoughts that you want to plant your roots on, right? So 100%. Every day, as often as you can. I think if you think of it as like, oh, I have to do this at this time, however you want to plan it. Maybe you're good at that, maybe you're not. In any moment that you can remember, right? Your intentions. I'm going into this store, or I'm gonna go drive over here and go there. I'm gonna even stay at home, and I'm gonna cook dinner, right? This it is going to be the most fantastic, most loving, nurturing dinner ever. I'm going to walk into this store. I'm going to have the most enjoyable experience. Not. I'm not gonna have to talk to anybody. I'm not gonna not that stuff, right? Like, I mean, we do want to think of like nice and smooth, but it's like parking spaces. There's people who practice, manifesting. I know Norma. Shout out to Norma. In the courses, she's great at like envisioning an open parking space like nearby, like close, a little close, right? Or wherever she wants it. And then, it's usually always there. So every moment just being like, why am I here? We say that all the time. Why are we here? Well, I mean, whatever. How about let's have some fun? What can we do to like, and it goes on so many levels because people, they're just going through so many different things here and there and here and there and here and there, and they're wrapped up in their emotions. Just because you're an adult doesn't mean you don't have hormones like a teenager, or something. I mean, I guess it's not like that, but you could still be carrying a whole lot, that those emotions got caught up in, and so you got a bigger mass now than you ever had before. Anyway, uh, that's not good. Let that go. Mind telegraphing, telewaving, teleporting, telekinesis, perception is now connecting triangle position of the moon, sun, and simulation interface. Hello. Are you guys good? Should I explain? He just explained it, but I don't know if I should. Um, yes, these are all very good things. Check out Unified for more information, and we will all be there to help. Shout out, brother. Right. Hold on, let's see. It's like I don't even want to. That's like a whole nother video in and of itself. Okay, jeez, all right, that's too much. That's what I always am. I'm always typing novels to people, but too much. Okay, sorry. Ooh, huh. Love walking barefoot with the intent to heal. There you go. See, that's a good one. All the time. Everything you do heals my body, right? I'm gonna eat this chocolate cake and it's gonna heal my body, right? Why? Because I need it to, right? Because I want it to. Okay, that's the only reason. And then you program your body to get rid of everything it doesn't need very efficiently. Even though I'm not condoning, and it's not like it's going to really help. Over time, just saying, you know, at the least, right? In every situation, you want to kill it, right? Every day, kick ass. Every day, kick ass. Right? Kick ass too. With is it Jim Carrey? That was cool. Found your toes this week. There you go. Sleep on your back. Yeah, can't sleep on your back. Oh, only the sides. There you go. Everybody's different. Back and legs are in pain. My friends call me Mayo. Yeah. There you go. Grounding a lot. Dragon Hawks. Yes, Marjorie. I'm totally going to invite you to our group. Everyone say hello to Marjorie. She is kicking butt. She is in the angelic realms. That was weeks ago. That was like a month ago. You're you're downloading all that activation. Healing fire, yes, Dragon Hawks. Mm-hmm. I wanted to just say something. Oh yeah, no, back and legs. Really want to breathe into them. So I did this and it was in the courses even, and I talked about it years ago, like in one of the beginning ones. Um, put your hands on your back, just cover them up. I do it with my eyes. So your eyes are connected to your liver, right? So that's why our eyes get tired because we're working all day, all day. Or if you know, if you've had little drinks, okay, and then your eyes start to get really dry because dries you out. Your eyes start to water. It's because your liver is processing all those toxins, boo, 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 super fast. So your eyes are connected to your liver. And so that's what happens. But I'll even do this if like I've had a long day of just looking at a computer or just been working or my eyes are just shot, just do this. Your healing is all in your hands, right? And so when you understand your sun and your moon on each side, you can you can create the flow. So by putting both hands, right? So and that's how I dissolved it. I just put both hands on my, it was lower back or whatever at the time. And I did it. And ever since then, I don't have any issues whatsoever. I mean, like when I was 20, 20, 21, 22 for like 2 years, I worked, I was at a a lawyer company, but I was doing data entry stuff for them, so, and it was 8 hours, 9 hours, like a day full time, 5 days a week, sitting down for hours a day. And so like it was, I mean, I was only in my 20s, so it wasn't too bad, but all that sitting and then after that 23 came out, went to school. So I was sitting in class in college like a lot, and then my job was on my feet. So I was like, thank God, but I would get that back, just put your hands there. There's a lot of there's like the Tuina massage. I'll probably do a video on that and put that out there too. If you put your hands, cup them, so do this, right, and then hit with the back, hit with this side, so it's soft. You can gently tap all over your body, right? Or if you're on the front, you do like flat fists, so you're not hitting yourself. But these gentle taps, when you have headaches, you guys tap on the sides like this, where it's harder on your head, so you don't hit, but then you can go all over because there's 16 meridian points that meet on top of your head, right? And they all go through. So even this, right, this is part of it, and then just throw it out your neck like that. You can do all kinds of things to just really getting into the body. That's why I got into the Tai Chi's and all the stuff and the elements that are within the body, within your chakras, um, and breathing. So what I did with my back, dragon breathing, um, is breathing into those places, right? So these things that give us the soreness, it's there because too much of whatever. And so we need to restore it back to its original blueprint, to which is fresh, clean chi. So all you do is just keep breathing in it and let it dissolve. Let it dissolve. Right? We think of, oh, I'm sore, oh, this and that. I have to just think of the pure, gone, clean, clear. This is how you transmute your emotions also. Right. Right, Gaia, right. I know. It's clearing it, being clear of it, because we think, oh, like we're only treating it on the physical. We're only treating it like, oh, it's a soreness. Like if every soreness everybody had, how do I fix that muscle sore? Well, and so we go to the doctor and then we gotta scan it and then we gotta stitch it up, we gotta cut it open so we release some of the, so it's not so tight. I mean, that's not, that's the physical isn't always the way, that's why there's so much more in the emotional and the mental. If you think, you got to think everything. You have to think every day, I'm getting stronger, I'm ascending, I'm upgrading, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and seriously, and ever since I put my hands there, and you just feel the warmth from your Lao Gong points on your hands. That's where you emit your chi from. It's right wherever your middle finger just about touches. It depends, middle or ring. I think mine's more ring, but that depends on the way your hand closes. But generally, it's the middle finger. This feels like it's too over to the side. I feel like it would be here on me, which is more my ring finger. But it works. Like, just breathe in. I am magic. Totally. Breathe in and like make it fat. Like, the part of your body that is in pain is yours. You are 100% responsible for it. Your emotions, your thoughts, and your physical body are all telling you constantly where you're at and what you're doing in your life and why you're there. We all want the answer. You know the answer already. That's why you have to step out, observe your higher self, whatever, and then see what you're putting into your own self. Because no one else is responsible for what's you're doing, what's in here, and but you. That's it, right? And like I was saying earlier, it's like it's more layers of the same knowledge that we know, right? That we have to remember to apply to our lives over and over and over and over and over again until we get it, and get it again and get it again. And once you start getting it, you start getting it and you start seeing it, and then it becomes second nature, right? That, or, I'm saying, what's the one? Body memory, muscle memory, right? That's why you have to practice anything you want to become good at. It's like me and my Tai Chi. If I stop for a couple days, work, whatever, and I'm just come home, relax, go to, if I got to catch back up, I need to use a whole nother day just to reset and set myself back up to the level that I was at, because I at least have that memory from where I was last upgraded to, and then you got to go from there again. But, especially with like the body, right? Working with the body is very physical, or very, very obviously slow, it's very heavy. This is why in the Chinese, it's why I love the traditional Chinese, the Tai Chi and stuff, because they explain how the Western societies, and I don't know who, but there's a comparison of both. We're all about fire. We're all about masculine and raw and war and guns and all of that stuff, and so we're very much fire, which is the channel up the back, right? Your governor channel, and that's your Kundalini rising. And then if we don't bring it down, then we're burning our adrenals out, because we're just fire, 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 fire. We need more fire. We need more raw, more manly, and more this, more that. And it's like, because that's what that's what got us here in the first place, huh? Like, or whatever, and like who was like that? That's never made, that doesn't make sense conceptually. Who's like, hey, look at those peaceful people over there. We need to change that so we can live in a better world. You know what I mean? Like, look at them minding their own business, frolicking in the woods. Where's the guns in the war? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not judging or assuming, but and again, it's not like it's not good, because if then you're too passive, you need that fire. We all have a base layer of passion within us, and it's some of us need that though too. It's like, right? But if you don't bring it down, like I said earlier, masculine and feminine, you got to do it all. Got to do it all. Got to do it all. But we go one at a time, because how do we get there? We got to go through our stuff. How do we tell people? How do we share? How do we get people to understand what they're going through? By saying what we're going through, by all of it. So, I'm guessing. Tense tapping. Yeah, tapping. But seriously, breathe in. That's the whole point of Tai Chi and Neigong. Okay, it's the internal, right? So there's external and internal. The Neigong means inside. Nei is like inside, and Tai means outside. No, wait. I'm saying I'm wrong. That's not Tai Chi. Whatever. I don't know. All the things I read, man. I wish I could remember them all. Right? Like I know it, but I can't. I'm not a citer, you know, like you write an essay and then you have to cite who you said it. Like, why, why, why? Like, I found it online. It was on this website here. There you go. Like, I'll just, you know, it's like, you know, well, who said that? I don't know. It was some scientist guy. Oh, well, he's stupid. And obviously, you don't remember his name. You know, like, I said, okay. You don't have a internal feeling. You don't like if it's true or not for you. Like you don't. Never mind. It's like not about scientists. Jeez Louise, blabbing. We use palms and shaped pyramid. Ovaries are connected on all planes and programmed full up with love. Very good. Hmm. Yes, she is radically accepting destiny. RAD. We gotta patent it. Yes, I feel energy. My body's integrating energy and letting go. Yeah, it's a process. It takes, you have to be the controller of your emotions. You have to choose them. I mean, you don't have to, but when we don't, something's going to come up anyways, right? If you're participating in life or not, you're still here. You're still emitting your energy. You're still a part of it, you know? You can't, even when we're sleeping, there's no off switch to this, right? And so that's why I would say, you know, the sooner you jump in the deep end of your life, that's when it might be scary at first, but that's when you start navigating through and you carve the path to the way home through whatever it is that you had to jump into. But you got to know, you got to have that courage, right? And if you're on Earth, right, that's started in the video before. Right? If you're on Earth, you're already a warrior spirit, or even trying to learn from other warriors. I mean, you know, it's like you know, somebody came here because we wanted to. I mean, no, we wanted to. Okay, never mind. Anyway, but you know, I mean, you put that love into it. You breathe that love. You tell it, and you don't tell it go away. You know, that's a big thing. Okay, with your emotions too, or your physical thing. People have physical whatever, and then they're like, "Oh, get that out of my body." No, don't get it out of your body. Right? It's upset. It's upset. Think about how it feels, right? And this is why it's a different way of looking at it, like stepping out, looking at yourself and saying, what am I doing to me? Right? It's like a level of really humbling responsibility and very, you know, it makes you say thank you. You know, thank you to this body that I've been putting through the ringer, you know. Maybe that wasn't even me. Maybe just the situations in my life, you know, have put it through the ringer. But I've had to teach it how to see the positive in it, right? Because if it doesn't, it's not going to make it. Our bodies, man, mind, soul, body, mind, body, soul, whatever, you know, all of it is you. It's your story. It's your life. It's everything that is going your way or isn't going your way. It's all the emotions you have or don't have. So controlling your emotions is about allowing for the ones that you want, is by setting your intentions every day, because if they'll be set for you if you don't want to, right? Like it's like I said in a video a long time ago, you know, if you don't value yourself, well, guess what? There's some people out there who value your energy, right? Like not to be weird or creepy, but you know what I mean? Like, you know, there's definitely somebody out there that would not mind, you know, utilizing your output, you know, for as cheap as they could possibly cost, right? So, you know, value yourself, put a high value on yourself, really, like just for your own reason, for your own sake, from your own safety, from the, from the, I want to say the need, from the desire, from the whatever, to protect yourself, to value yourself, to have the life that you want to have, and give it time. Give it time. That's the number one thing, especially now in the world. The fire element in the Western culture, it's out of whack. It's off the chain. It's off the charts. It's off the rails. You know, George Carlin said it the best. We need more ambition in the world? No, I don't need more ambition in the world. Go show me a guy who's sitting on the couch who only gets up to take a leak, you know, and I'll show you a guy who's not causing any problems. You know, it's like, what is all this ambition? We need more high rises. We need another shopping mall. You know, we need another. You know, it's like, you know, we don't need these things. But it's hard to stop what's already in play, and people who are looking to, hey, I want to own my own store and, you know, shopping play. You know, it's not a bad thing, but the way we look at life, what we value, you know, when we can change that, the more of us that change that in our own lives based on our emotions. Where are your emotions coming from? Because you want this, you want that, maybe, or this didn't happen or that didn't happen. Well, who cares? Let it go. It's got to be the most number one, best way of looking at life is just like, okay, well, whatever, like just stepping back, you know, and it doesn't mean you don't participate, but then you can choose what you put your intention on, your attention on. Instead of looking at things like, oh, you know, this is the time where I spend that, you know, like with my hubby or with my girl, you know, we do that, you know, look at it as not doing what you're doing and just looking at it as like, this is just a brand new moment and we can do whatever we want, you know, like we get in patterns and we get in programs and we get in, you know, and that's where habits, even addictions, or, you know, it's like anything. Drink, you know, you drink it. It's just like you're used to coming home, sitting down, having a six pack, you know, you know, okay, fine, you know, but detach from that cord, because in that way, you know, and that's still all going to be there, and you can still come back to it if you want to, but being detached, you know, you know, forget it. You know, I got this coming up. I got this coming up. Yeah, all right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go sit outside. I'm gonna go take a shower for the next 19 hours. You know, until I'm ready to do whatever, or until it comes. You know, it's choosing what you want to feel, where you need to go. You know, when you're walking down the street, do I turn right or left? What is that that's making you turn right or left? Right? There's something inside of you that's your guidance that's saying, it feels a little more lighter over here. And where do we go? Where do we really go? We go to where it feels lighter, right? Where it feels more exciting, more fun. Excitement, a bunch, like let's say tons and tons of excitement, bunches of excitement still feels lighter than one person, or one being, one energy of like heaviness. You know, if you go to the right and you feel, you're like, and then you go to the left and it's super bright and there's all this stuff and you're like, and it's overwhelming, you're still going to go that way, right? Like you're still, so it's, I don't know what the point is in that, but yeah. Right. You guys started with something and then it just went into choosing love, choosing the love. Working outside on the garden and grounding light and Sophia. Yeah, me too. I know, because we gotta plants, put my plants out too. Had one of them wilting, but she's he he's better now. It's a he. It's a he. To check. Got a lot of them out there. I mean, technically they're just plants, so they're really both, I guess, because they seed and they bear fruit. But then, anyway, um, evolution believes in you. There it is, Angel. Evolution believes in you. I like that. There's always someone who would. So connected to pyramids and sun. Yep. Did I tell you, Marjorie, how we were doing raw? We all kind of, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. There's a golden glow that I see. Us too. Yeah, it's now here, nowhere. Yeah, that's the other one. I love that one too. Now and here is nowhere. That's where we want to be. Because really, I mean, there's no more fun place. I can think of a lot of things they could do, but it's really, what is it? What's she saying? Changing your emotions, changing your emotions. It's all in your ability to do it. I know we were saying this. You all have all the secrets, you have all the keys, you have all the DNA, you have all the access nowadays to the internet to choose your own adventure. We really do. And to be able to do this from a place where you've already picked up all the baggage throughout life is an X right is super duper more intense. Yes, let's say intense and going to be helpful for millions and billions of people who haven't, who don't understand, who don't, we say, why are we here, trailblazer and setting new paths, making it easier for the generations to come. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it starts with you. You have to do it. Like you have to do it yourself first, all the time. Heal yourself of whatever you can. And even if you don't figure everything out, that's not the point. You then you share it with people. That's the law of one. If you guys haven't read the law of one books, I've been going through them again, and there's so many good tidbits in there that I haven't that I forgot from years ago when I first read them. But that was one of them. Was to exist. Ra was saying to exist and to not share the knowledge that you've accumulated over your life. I mean, then it goes to waste. You're stopping evolution. And it's not what he was saying, but it's how he is. The point he was making. It's really cool. Those books they're really cool. They're really profound. Yeah, yeah. Because I've tried reading a lot of things, and some things I just can't. Some things are too maybe old school when they first came out, or when somebody wrote them, they were maybe at a certain place in their ascension, and there's some things that don't resonate here and there, so sometimes, and usually I'll read past them, but I was reading one recently that I bought it, I bought it probably 5 years ago or something, and I still can't get past like the first. I like pushed through and I got to like a couple pages, can't do it. But why I like the Law of One is it was in the 80s. It was like early 80s that they did it. They channeled them, and it's really good information. Like it was so cool to see something like that people were doing that and for so long. That's why they say, ascension's always here. It's always available. It's just more available now that we got the internet. Yeah. Because if you never heard about it or anything like it, you lived your whole life in the town that you grew up in, or uh, you know, and that's growth, evolution, living life. Go, go to another town, something new, right? Everybody wants to do that, and then we see it, we get scared. Those people are weird. We don't know. I can't trust them. Well, yeah, you probably can't because you don't know their mannerisms or their demeanor, and you can't tell what kind of person they are within their peoples because you don't even really know the people. So it's just like, don't be scared, right? That's what it is. Fear, everything. Don't go outside. You're gonna get COVID. Don't stand in the sun. You're gonna get skin cancer. Don't in anything. Nowadays, don't look at your phone or don't I don't know, don't trust those people and don't go talk to them. Well, okay, so am I supposed to be on my phone or am I supposed to go meet my neighbors? What's that's Sebastian Maniscalco. You guys gotta check him out. The comedian, he does it. He's really good. He's from the city right across the street from me growing up. It's really cool. Shout out Chi Town. He's talking about back in the day when somebody would knock at come over, you'd be like, everybody run to the door because you thought it was for you, right? Everybody slides up in their socks, like, like, hey, who's open? And they open the door, and it's for you. Hey, come on. And it comes over, and it's like, and you see him, and what happens? What are you doing here? Hey, where you been? And then what they always say, I was in the neighborhood. I thought I'd drop by and see the kids, see how you guys are doing. Come on in, come on. And then he said, your mom or grandma, they'd always have some Entenmann's, on the table, right? And then nobody could touch it. It's for guests only. You better hope somebody comes by so you can eat those crap muffins in there. Those are for you guys. I'm gonna tell you his whole skit right now, but check him out. It's really funny. But and nowadays, it's like, somebody rings the doorbell. It's like, who's coming over? Who did you call? Everybody shuts the lights off and gets down, in the house, and like he does a little thing. It's heck funny, but it's so true. Like, it's all just in our heads. It's all perspective, right? It's like when I heard about the Communist Manifesto book, right, in the 50s that they came out when we were at war. 150 ways that your neighbor might be a communist. Gee, thanks, guys. I guess now I can protect myself. You know what I mean? What the? Like, talk about programming, talk about mind jack, the mind jack. Yo, 150 ways your neighbor might be a communist. Wow. Wow. We gave it to everybody. That's here you go, all of America. Here, that's for you. And we just had a civil war, couple hundred years back. Come on, man. It's crazy out there. It's all in your heads. It's all in our heads, guys. You know what I'm saying? So, you want to change your emotions. You do it mentally, you do it physically, you do it spiritually. You do them all. You include them all. If you're not practicing your exercises, including all parts of your being, then your practice is only going to be subpar. It's going to be super. It's going to be, you're not going to reach the next level, right? You got to use all of it. You got to and you can use one to learn about all the others, correct? Right. And typically in your society with the way, thank you, it's in our bodies, because we're always doing science. We're always mapping the body. We're always learning the body. We're doing energy. We're doing this. We're doing that. And so you can learn, if you learn the body, So I always say, know yourself, know the body, and then you'll know how to heal it. I mean, because you know how it works, and then you know where it comes from, right? Following these things, and that's the greatest joy. That's the best part of it all, because when you do it, you're following your body, you're following your mind, your heart. Yeah, maybe if you think it's embarrassing at first or something, but or you feel bad, or you run into guilt, or you run into the, for yourself, there's a lot. This is this inner work. This is the shadow work. It's real stuff. But when you do it and you heal it from the inside, it's priceless. It's priceless. It's priceless. And everything else in your life changes to reflect that new vibration, that new rotation that you have in your body now, right? That's of a higher vibration and brings more love and attracts more things and throws off all the lower stuff. High vibration always trumps a low vibration every time. That's a tornado. What's it do to all this stuff sitting on the ground? Come on in. Right. And if you're and if I don't like you, boom, there you go. You're not staying, right? Because you don't vibe with this tornado. Right. So clean your tornadoes, because we're always spinning. We're always toroidal field. Clear your toroidals. Hey now. Hey now. Make a t-shirt. Another word I made up. Okay. Woo. A lot of head energy, a lot of Kundalini's rising, guys. We got the full moon coming up. Shout out full moon. Yeah, I got a full moon ceremony coming tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific time. It's gonna be super powerful. So shout out. Hope to see you guys there. Yeah, the energies are here. We got a pink moon. So what is it? It's gonna be love. Pink. Love, 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 love. All the love is coming. When the divine feminine comes a knocking, you better have the house in shape, right? That's what we're feeling. That's what the world's feeling. That's what we're going through. That's why people don't know that, yeah, because your house is not ready. Are you gonna invite me over and you didn't even vacuum. You didn't even dust the counters. You're gonna cook for me on this dirty ass counter? Get COVID all over it, right? COVID everywhere. Yeah, I just want to go in a lot of directions now and stop it being silly. So, hey, 555, oh no, 656, 11. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. Lots to do today. Um, and I will see you all, some of you, on Spiritual Cryptos tonight, 5 p.m. Sundays. Ninja World. Let's get these communities building, right? The more of us that get in, the more spread out and secure it is, right? So see you guys there. Love you guys. Thanks for coming. Now is good now, good here, good everywhere. Much love. See you guys next time.